think that character Annie, you know, this sort of kid who's down on her luck, and it has this unbridled optimism, this sort of willingness to see the brighter side of things, and that she gets to teach this sort of heartless seeming guy who seems to have it all. I think that's sort of a classic story, and it's a great underdog story, and the songs are great. And I think particularly with this cast, and the casting of Annie in particular, little girl's just so winning, Quvenzhané. She showed us in that first movie that she did, just you know, how deep she goes, those eyes, and she's a pretty deep, old soul little girl. And so I think it really starts with her, to be honest. I think you gotta have, if you don't have the right Annie, you don't have anything, and I think we got the right one in Quvenzhané. Jamie Foxx plays Will Stacks, who is perhaps the richest guy in New York. He's a telecommunications giant, and he's running for mayor. And I play Guy Danlily, and I'm his political operative. I've been hired to help him win the election, and he's sort of like a Karl Rove figure. Sort of prides himself on having a perfect record and getting people elected by any means necessary. And he sort of emerges as the kind of guy who'll do anything to be able to get him elected, including coming up with the idea to take this little girl in, to make him seem more human, to make him seem like he likes children, and sort of connect with the voters because he's down at the beginning of the film. And of course it starts to help, and then when he doesn't need her anymore, he sort of disposes of her with Miss Hannigan's help. And so it's sort of an updated version of the Rooster character, in a way. In the original, you know, in the original, Miss Hannigan had a brother, the Rooster, and they sort of connived. They came up with this scheme to find these parents of Annie's, these actors to play her parents. And in this version, Guy has that undertaking with Miss Hannigan. Sort of emerges as the bad guy, sort of. Oh, it's been great. You know, Will has a lot on his plate. You know, we've got a 10-year-old girl, you know, and who hasn't done a lot of movies, you know, and he's really great with her. You know, I think he has a real lightness on set that I find pretty refreshing, and a real. It's just a lot of fun on set, and you know, he lets us play with the words, and he's a really good one for a joke, and he just wants the thing to be, you know, he wants it to be infectious and fun, and I think that's the right tack to take for this movie, and he's just a lot of fun to work with.